It's stream time, baby. Oh yeah, you know it. It me, dat boy, me myself in game. Uh, but yeah, we're gonna do heckin' lore today. I want to take my bag off to. Yeah, we're gonna have fun. This is gonna be great. Shall we? Anyway. Yay! It's fine. Oh no. Do I have my... There we go. So what's this one? Yeah, that's just an empty one, so that's fine. Let's start some charcoal. Oh, while we, yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, come on, let me up. There we go. Ta-da! Okay. Oh, I forgot to check my mailbox. No. Sweet, we got something from Easy. Let's read, shall we? Do some light reading while, you know, yeah. Aww. I'm gonna cry. I'll cry right now. Don't think I won't. Oh, no. Okay, so we're just gonna... I'm gonna leave those in there for now. What I need to do is I need to go through this. Please. Okay, there we go. So I have these written down. What the fuck was that? Oh, it was a squid. Ooh, it scared me. Okay. Okay.
And then grab a quick snack and my drink.
Hello?
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 What are you doing?
I'm sitting in a tree.
Ah.
Eating bread.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering, don't mind me.
It's fine. You know what? Fair. Fair and valid.
You right. You right.
Hold on, I can join you here in a second. Let me figure out how to move my legs again.
You can do this, you can do this. Were you just eating bread there for so long that you didn't know? Did they fall asleep a little?
I'm not there for so long.
Oh no.
Hi, Artoria.
Oh, Artoria, I have that other thing for you. I have your pie. There you go.
Yeah, stop the pie. Hey, Skizzy.
Oh, Skizzy.
I got a yesterday and I'm not no.
Today.
Wait,
Is you now
why
giving
don't you
Sean
Connor
a
come
piggyback
back? I
ride?
have something for
Oh,
you.
you do?
Yeah, please. Hold on. No, there we go. We'll make more.
Thanks! Do you have any idea what a scribble is?
They actually just left.
Oh,
Just
ow,
missing.
ow! Okay. Oh. Well, I guess I'll find them then.
Okay. How are you today, Skiz?
Artoria. Hi.
Hi. Oh, you've changed.
Uh.
You've changed clothes.
Yeah, I also cut my hair a little short.
Did you?
Well, I
Do
didn't
you
cut
mind
it,
if I
but
look?
Cece did.
Oh, it looks good. It looks really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, I had some old cloth to use up and, yeah, just some good alterations so that I can move better.
I think you look great in purple. I think I also look great in purple.
Yeah,
I feel like this is a win-win.
Purple is a good color. You're correct.
It is. Yeah, I feel like it's commonly attributed with the rich and the evil, but I feel like it's
Hey,
time we
don't
take
worry.
purple back.
Don't worry about it.
It's fine. Yeah,
It's
we're
time
not
to
worried
take
about
purple
it.
back for the poor.
And
Okay.
we're reclaiming purple. Exactly.
Exactly.
It's great. Anyway,
So what are you
how
up
are
to?
you?
I'm good.
I was writing a book. I was being suitably dramatic while I was writing it. I was
Ah.
just explaining something to the voices in my head.
Ah. Yeah, that's usually how
Yes.
the creative process works, so you know.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to talk to you about something. Which one of you fuckers? Sorry, one moment. I've had a spook incident.
Are people being naughty again? Do I need to ground the ones in your head too, like I did Skizzy's?
No, I sometimes the spooks play noises in my ears, and I
It just kind of
sometimes
scares you a
forget that
little.
they aren't real. Yeah, it's not actually happening. It's a little PTSD. I'd like to say.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, that's fine. I think I have it under control. Anyway, I've been meaning. I wanted to find you. I had a question.
Oh, sure.
Excuse me for you. Oh God.
You know
I'm
I'm
dying.
full of
Yeah.
answers always. Are
Anyway.
you good? You need me to smack your back a little?
No, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Just dying a little? Just a little bit?
Also, one of my spooks, the same one that just scared me, also says that your name is really good, Thick Miser.
Thank you.
They appreciate
I
it.
don't know what you're talking about, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah, right. Do you want to go somewhere that's slightly more private?
We can go up the mountain.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Artoria
Sure,
is
we
running
can-
around,
we can
so
talk
that will
about it.
probably be the best bet.
That's fair. I said hi, they ran away from me, and I
That's just, yeah, that's
my
just,
feelings are a little
Oh, I
hurt,
gotta mute.
admittedly.
yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm just lucky you weren't, here yesterday, because that was crazy.
What happened yesterday?
They ran around camp with that other little kid, caused some mischief.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Not anything
what?
too bad. Not
Honestly, I'll take it. If that's the most mischief that's happening, I'll take it.
well, they did spawn guests in the camp, so
They did what?
I-
Why?
I
How?
don't
How?
know. I'm still confused at this point.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You know what?
Just smile. Just smile a
As
little.
long as no one is hurt, I think we'll be alright.
Yeah, it's fine. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Everything goody goody.
And nothing's on fire, as it seems.
You know, I think it got handled pretty quick.
I was actually wondering if you knew anything about, like rituals, like, no, rituals is the wrong word. Like
What kind of
ceremonies?
rituals?
No, rituals is my department. Ceremonies, I guess. Why is my weed up here? Hello?
I
When
don't.
did this happen?
I don't know. Good question.
This
but,
is fantastic. This looks great.
Yeah, but I don't know. It depends on what kind of ceremonies you're asking for.
Like something to pay respects to the dead, sort of.
Yeah.
Not sort of. It is to pay respect. Like not like a. You know how you would normally have like a gravestone.
Yeah, that's funny
or
that you
funeral?
ask, because we've been going around asking about cultures, and I've been writing this book. I just finished the chapter on that kind of stuff. Right, this one.
What is it?
It's some of the things, at least in Fae culture, we usually it's a very balanced thing, is what we believe in. So we believe that everything has like a reason. There's just like no reason to, have something be gone or be brought in. There's like some sort of balance per se. Something. And usually when you consider the dead people, it's not typical for us to have graves, though it is a thing that has happened. It's more typical for life celebrations. Like, it is acceptable to like do monuments or graves and that kind of stuff, but it's more common for bonfires. and the whole cutting hair thing.
So cutting hair is a sign of grief and loss?
Not necessarily. If you didn't know, in Fae culture, it's very common for us to be very wary of giving people things or taking things, because debt is a very big part of Fae culture. So giving your hair to someone is like the sign of deepest respect, because it's easy for someone to do dark magic with it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Personal belongings make things easier to perform magic with. Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah. So that's part of that whole thing, but typically for regarding the dead, usually it would just mainly be a big get together of the people that were closest, and usually a bonfire, maybe feasting. Typically activities that the person might have enjoyed or might have done with the group before.
I mean, that's fair. I don't know, I just wanted to do something, for Alec. He didn't want a grave, and he was, yeah, I mean, he's very, well, I don't know if it's obvious, very against necromancy and, I don't know, your typical ways of remembering, but
Yeah.
I'm sure if he would have thought about it, he wouldn't have appreciated that I went out of my way to search for a ritual he specifically didn't list, or a ceremony.
I mean, sometimes you gotta think ahead, and sometimes you don't think ahead of enough. So, I don't know. It's more of a thing of the life of that person, so I guess it wouldn't technically be regarded as a grave or something like that, as a solemn memory. Did he say exactly, why? If there's one thing I'm good at deciphering writing.
It's the kind of person that he is. He didn't like things. He didn't like to be made a big deal out of. He was a very private person, and it's just the way that he is.
Well,
Or was. The way that he was.
I mean, the way that we do it, it was mainly just between private people. Grieving typically, publicly, isn't a very popular thing within the Fae, unless it's a big person in power, like if someone in the court went missing or was dead. Usually it wouldn't be a big event unless it was someone really important.
That's fair.
Typically between just family members and friends of those family members.
That makes sense. I think, if you know how that, oh, I'll get really close to the edge for a second. If you know how that ceremony is held, could I ask a favor of you?
Of course.
Can you, I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, or you're like, if you're busy. I know we have 1,000 things to look after. I've just never had to do one of these before, and I think I'm gonna need help.
Yeah, that's fair. I have done one of these before, so yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss. Again.
Yeah, it's all good. I just it was someone after the parents had gone. I mean, when this tradition was done, of course we did a big one for everyone that was lost in then, but this was for the first mentor I had.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Who was your mentor? Who was your teacher?
Well, this was before the doctor in the last camp.
That's a fair point to discern because I thought it was the doctor. So
What? Yeah,
I'm
I
glad
mean, I
asked.
have had a long life, so there's multiple. So that's fair
I mean, that's
to
fair.
ask. Um, they they were pretty decently well known in the fake community, but I was with them for a while, and I was the only person considered high in proximity, I guess. Not even like power, because at the time when the courts were finished being, made and such, like there wasn't a subclass or something like that, so I wasn't considered like that. But since I was the one that was learning I guess you could say it, since I was the apprentice, I held the ceremony myself for the smaller group.
That makes sense. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm getting used to asking for help these days, I guess. Because I can't do things by myself. And I've been through a lot with everyone here.
Yeah, I get that too. It's been a little hard for myself as well, with the whole, debt thing.
That's fair.
I didn't want to necessarily tell any of you guys that because I thought it would be kind of weird to mention.
What do you mean?
Well, it's not typical for other cultures to have like an indebted thing like we do.
What do you mean indebted?
Fae culture is heavily, I would say, like cautious of people. Like, for example, a simple thing like let's say you go to someone's place and you say thank you. In the back of a Fae's mind, that could be considered as an indebtment. And also,
oh, that's right.
yeah, it's a typical thing. So like, when Cece was trying to offer me all that kind of stuff, it's immediately just like in the back of our minds, sort of a debt.
Yeah, no, when I first came here, I didn't take things from people because I wasn't sure if they were Fae or not.
Yeah,
I remember that.
it kind of another reason I'd held a grudge with Jaiba for so long, because, kind of in debt because I gave him welcoming and he gave me a yo-yo to the face. But that debt has been paid off now.
You use debt in both ways, which is very interesting. I hadn't understood what you said, and then it clicked. That's an interesting concept.
Faze took many things very personally after the war. It just became a thing that was very ingrained into the culture after that. Specifically with people that were naturally born Fae. It kind of fizzled out when different kinds of people moved into the kingdoms and had their families and such, but
that makes sense.
Yeah. Just kind of like with the whole autumn kind of things and all that such.
Is there like a specific thing that we should do, or like place we should have it, or can we have it anywhere and just like decide a day, or?
Well, it was considered, there isn't a specific spot for it, just for convenience wise. When it was made, when the first one was done, it was very heavily like improvised, and there wasn't necessarily a spot designated for it, just in case it needed to be done outside of that designated area. But basically, as long as it's just in a spot that's kind of private and just people that were regarded closely to him, we could do it in another if you want to invite TV.
I think I'd like to. I think I'd like to have it in the Nether for T. I think it's important that she's there.
I can certainly arrange it so that it can regard things, but yes, I can lead the ceremony if you want, though I can also give you the things if you don't want me to be there, since I'm not that close. With him, at least.
I don't know how I don't know how the ceremony goes. If you don't feel comfortable being there, that's okay. I can try and lead
I don't mind being there. This is a very personal thing, and I don't want to be there if you think that Crow wouldn't have appreciated me being there.
I think he thought you were nosy, but I don't think there's any harm in.
And it's also just a
make
thing
sure
of
it's done right.
with you guys as well. I don't want to intrude on your space.
I don't think you would be intruding, and quite honestly, I would really love if you could be there.
Well, then in that case, I can certainly do so.
Thank you.
Of course. Yeah, but
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, Connor.
I don't think a lot of people do right now.
I'm trying. I'm trying to do the best I can, but I feel like
I'm sorry.
Man.
Probably just CC.
If that isn't
I'm hoping it's
the
CC.
most ominous crack of thunder.
I love timing. It's great. I know you want to do the best for your friends and also the other people that were close to him as well. You're trying, and I think that's the best that all of us can do at this point. But I would be very honored to help you if you want me to.
I would really appreciate that if you could.
All right. Then I will make sure all the things are ready for that then. And if I need anything from you, I can also make sure that stuff is ready.
Yeah, I mean that, yeah, I think it would be good. I just, yeah, it's a lot, and I'm sure there will just be a lot to prepare outside of it, and I'd just like to be able to send out invitations to everyone, I suppose, and maybe I can just focus on that part of it.
Yeah. Certainly.
Yeah.
I think you can ask CC if they know a good spot in the Nether. That would be good to do it.
Yeah.
Or if you know a place. I just know I don't know the Nether, so.
That's fair. I'll ask, and maybe, I don't know, maybe it's better we host it in the overworld, or the end, or, well, the T can't make it in the end, or probably the overworld, so it'd have to. We'll see. I'll talk with CC and figure out what'd be best.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. Just don't be freaked out if you find a braid in your house, or a couple of them.
I was wondering where it came from. I wasn't gonna mention it, but you're the only one with purple hair.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, Jesus!
fucking hell. Bruh.
What are they doing down
Why
there?
did it hit you?
Oh.
I don't know. What?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What do you mean, oh? You said oh like, oh.
What the fuck?
Why are they looking at us?
Good
You
question.
think it was Artoria that hit you?
Maybe.
That scared
I don't
me.
know, some wackadoodle shit was going on yesterday. Ow.
I mean, it makes sense on a certain level, to be fair.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll certainly help you with that. I'll make sure all the stuff is written down.
That's fair. I think that would be good. I do better reading from instructions, so,
Yeah.
I think that's probably for the best. Can I talk to you about something important.
Sure.
So, I know we've talked about me, uh, we've talked about me stopping or not practicing magic anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's gonna come with some pretty drastic changes, and, just in case, look, I'm not planning for things to go wrong, but, like, just in case anything goes wrong, I just feel like someone should know before I do it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does make sense. Don't worry about it. It's fine. This is fine.
I'm planning on casting, a spell. I've done it. I've done rituals. I've done a ritual like this in the past. And it involves an artifact.
Oh.
So that means it could be dangerous. But I have, I'm working on a loose idea, and I'm not planning to do anything until I have the spell written out and worked out, so that way there will be a copy of what I did, again, in case anything went wrong.
Right.
But, I also figured that I should let someone else know. I'll be doing the spell in the end, but I just need to give someone back something that I... Connor, if I tell you this, I'm asking a lot, and you can say no, and that's okay, and we won't have to talk about it again, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I need you to promise not to say anything until after I've done what I've done.
I haven't said anything else that you've told me.
I know.
What's
And I
new? What's
appreciate
new?
that. Yeah. I was at one point given Gaia's wings,
I see.
and yeah, and I used the energy for a ritual, so now Gaia's wings don't have energy anymore.
Right.
And I'm planning to re-imbue the wings with energy and return them to Gaia.
Alright. This may sound a bit odd, but if you would like some help with that, I do. Do you remember how people were talking about how the fake court is highly connected to magic of the overworld, at least?
Vaguely.
I may know of
I'm
some
not
spots.
really
I at least know some connections. If it doesn't work in the end, at least. If it's the location that's the problem.
It should work in the end, in theory. It's just, I don't want to cast it here. I don't have the supplies in the overworld to do it, and it'll be a pain in the ass to do in the nether. I'd have to do twice as much work in the nether. I already have something set up in the end, and the overworld, the only feasible location I have is here, but it doesn't have enough power. There's no way I could add more power to it, and if I summon a god via bewitchment into the camp, there's no way this place stays under the radar. Even with the protections that Cece has, I can't cast it here.
I wasn't necessarily talking about here.
What are you talking about?
There are some places where the fake court deemed very highly in magic and such. If I look through some of my old books, I'm sure I can probably find something, or there's definitely probably something that the doctor left behind about it before he left.
You think so? I mean, the only other place of magic that I know, and mind you, it's like just the wildest magic, is Ruins. That place has got magic leaking out of it like
Well,
someone who squeezed a tube of toothpaste too hard.
we can certainly, if it doesn't go well in the end, we definitely have options.
Okay.
If it's, yeah,
Oh,
like I said, if it's location, that's the issue.
I will try it in. I'll try it in the end first.
Okay, well,
Because
just
I know it's got enough power in theory.
yeah, just let me know.
I will. Okay. I'm just saying it was a stupid idea the first time I did it. But I really did nail I really did nail the magic on it. And I'm just saying I am pretty good at what I do, but it doesn't mean that there can't be errors in spells sometimes, you know?
Yeah, but you never know what can happen.
Exactly.
But yeah, just keep me posted. If it doesn't
I will.
work out, we'll figure something out.
I will. Right. Yeah, I just, I suppose that's what I wanted to mention, I guess. Thank you for that information about the ceremony as well.
Mhm.
I think it'll be good, is all.
Yeah.
I think the ceremony will be.
No, it should be good.
I can't think straight. Did you have any questions you wanted to ask, Connor? I feel like we know each other without actually knowing each other, and there's a lot of shit we haven't talked about that maybe are just sweeping under the rug. And I'm really trying to just be honest about things people ask me about.
I am too. It's very hard for time sometimes, I think, for the both of us.
I think so too. I need a drink.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
But no, I can do all of that ceremony stuff. And I mean, I don't have any questions currently. I think. If anything, I would maybe ask about Skitcha.
Oh.
Hi, Artoria. I can see you, Artoria.
Oh. Hi, Artoria.
They thought they could be sneaky. they thought.
I'm like a grandchild repellent. I feel like they're scared of me. I feel like she's scared of
It
me.
might also just be me, because I saw them.
No, I said hi earlier and she ran away.
Yeah. To be fair, she did start beating the shit out of Vic yesterday. Out of nowhere.
Well, she does that to people.
No. More than once.
That's also fair, I suppose. Yeah.
But, I don't know. I don't really have, personal questions about you. I mean, I am kind of curious about what's up with Skitcho, because I'm guessing you haven't told her about what happened.
No, I haven't had the chance. Well, I don't know. She didn't ask, and I didn't feel the need. I had written her a letter, and I basically just said that ruins fell. I didn't tell her how. I don't know how many people know how ruins actually fell.
Well, I mean, if you're trying to be honest, at least be honest about that with her.
Yeah. I want to have a conversation with her. There's just a million things that are happening. And it was just nice to see them again, you know? I just got distracted.
Yeah, I mean, anyone would with an old friend.
Yeah. I feel really guilty as well. I'm the reason she's here, and now she's stuck. I mean, I'm the reason a lot of the pillagers are here.
I mean,
I sent out an all call after I left ruins, and they all came, and I have nothing for them, Connor. I'm slowly coming to the realization that I can't protect everyone.
it sucks, but I mean, sometimes you don't know better and when you send things out like that. And,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, at least it's somewhat safe here. Maybe not 100% what they wanted, but it's better than some places.
Yeah, I'm just not the person I'm not the same person that sent the letters, and that's not fair to them.
Maybe not. Though you still have that care.
Yeah, I do.
I think that's what matters more at this point.
I think you are right, and I forget that sometimes. It's nice to have someone who can see outside of my box.
Yeah. I wish some other people would be more open to this kind of talk than just you. I mean, plenty are, but...
Who are you thinking of in particular?
I wonder.
I feel like we're thinking of different people.
Maybe. Alright, say who you're thinking of in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vic.
Vic.
God damn it. We're too alike. No.
No, my second would have been Artisan, but Artisan and I have been having... I don't know, occasionally Artisan and I have very good conversations.
Artisan's making improvement.
Which is nice. I would agree.
Yes. But, otherwise, in camp we're trying to do all of that, culture stuff. So that's what I've been doing.
That's good.
Collecting that kind of data to improve camps and such.
That's fair. I guess I could contribute to, aspects of culture driven by covens, I suppose.
I could, hold on, actually.
What?
Yeah, here. This is what I handed out to people to just put it in my mailbox when you're done. If you have anything to write in there.
Yeah, absolutely. I will do that. I'm gonna have to separate that one from the other 7 books I've got in my inventory. Rest in peace.
Oh gosh.
Me. That's fine.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just
it's hard sometimes.
writing a lot, I guess.
I think a lot of people are starting to write more since we're very solitary right here.
We are really stuck in one place. It leaves a lot of room for writing and reading while we're waiting. So honestly, it's one of the times I'm happy for a library to be here.
Well, I'm glad it's being put to use.
Yeah. Speaking of Vic, by the way, I know this might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm going to extend an olive branch of peace. I really feel like we got off on the wrong foot, and I think his sleep schedule is just different to what mine is, and I haven't been able to talk to him, but I've been thinking about it for a while. I'm just gonna write him a letter and see how he responds.
And that's
and
fair.
Apologize.
I mean, for Artisan, I can clearly see why they don't want to apologize, and I'm not gonna stop them from not.
That's a 1v1 war that they can hash out, and I don't know if they ever will.
I will be respectful to an extent. I will reach out with kindness, but if he continues to reach back with malice, then I can't. I've taken some of your words that you said before to heart.
Oh god, which ones?
Well, just... You were right about me not protecting myself very well. And I also had to realize with Jeannie that, I just was was very, I guess you could say cowardly, in a way. I try
What do
to
you mean
avoid.
cowardly?
I avoid the things that I think are dangerous, and think it's about time I just stop being afraid.
I don't think there's anything wrong with being afraid. I'm afraid 98% of the time. I think there's a lot of issues with letting that fear rule over your life.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Also, if anyone ever hears that I said that I'm afraid 98% of the time, I will bury them.
Oh no, I'm dead. I've heard. I'm dead. Too late. You've already said it. It's too late.
Buried in the ground.
No.
Instant buried.
I wouldn't tell anyone.
That's fair.
But yeah.
I trust you a lot, Connor. I don't know. I feel like, do you? I know we're like knee deep in the cesspool,
Yeah.
but do you have? Are you emotionally available for me to just talk about some things?
Yeah.
This isn't where I intended for things to go.
I don't mind. I mean,
I know you have a lot of your own things going on, and a lot. You're wrestling with a lot of your own stuff, and I don't want to overburden you. I just trust you a lot, is all. So if you're not okay now to talk about things, you can say that, and I'm not going to take offense to it.
no, I'm okay to talk about things. I mean, if anything, it's better than all those years of me not talking. Does that make sense? Or not?
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah, but go ahead.
I did a lot of things I'm realizing I'm not proud of. And I don't know that I'm ever gonna be able to tell Skizzy or Jeannie. And I really have to at some point, because I feel like at some point otherwise it's going to come up.
It'll come up in a way that you don't want if you don't tell them.
And yeah, and they'll hate me. Which I think will break my heart. But when I was when I was in ruins, once upon a time, a silly young girl found a really old artifact from the relics of old magic, and created an empire with it. And it wasn't I think empire might be too grandiose of words, but it certainly felt like it. It was a little place for pillagers to feel safe, and it was mine. And I defended it. God, I defended it. But I was running experiments there. Magic. I was. You know, I was doing dark magic.
I know.
And I hurt a lot of people, Connor. A lot of people that I can't apologize to, and a lot of people that want me dead. And all of a sudden now I'm feeling sorry for it, because I lost my power and somehow gained an understanding of what people mean to one another. And I just think it's so hypocritical. Connor, how come I get to have a happy life with my kids, and someone like Calidor, who has a family and didn't do anything wrong for hundreds of years, dies, and someone like me doesn't?
Scribble. It takes people to fall to realize sometimes. I knew Calidor for 300 plus years. You changed in shorter times than he did. And based on all of the stuff that I've seen and, read in his last moments, he was far gone like the Blood Queen was. 300 plus years, and you only changed in probably 20 or so.
I was almost that.
But you didn't become it.
Yeah, because on the other side of that stupid artifact, Connor, Alec was there. I didn't do that myself. I didn't do that by myself, and now that's part of the reason I want to stop practicing. I think every time I cast magic, I make the world a worse place. But I think it's better without me practicing. God.
And
I'm crying again. It's so annoying.
it's okay to do that. He saw things in you that most people didn't.
Yeah.
And if you feel like doing magic and practicing isn't in what's line for you, then don't. Don't feel like you need to just because of an identity you have. But also don't feel like because of past things that you haven't done great things. Because you have done great things.
You sound like me. You sound like me when I was talking to Alec, and I don't like it. God.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm angry because you're right.
Like I was telling somebody, we should live by what we think is right for us. While that might be bad at the time, either we figure it out or we don't. Regardless, every person is motivated by something, and if it's something to be proud of, then fight for it.
I agree. Wise words. Book nerd.
Hey, I get around a lot. I hear a lot of words and write down a lot of words.
No, that's fair. I think when I do that ritual, I'm probably not going to be as strong as I was. It's probably going to take a lot out of me. So, if it works right, I won't have any. I won't have any of the magic that was given to me at birth. But I should be fine. That's the plan anyway.
Well,
So if you see me sleeping more than usual or I look tired around camp, that's all. I'm just
well
I will
then, if
have
you're
energy
looking
to
that
recover.
sleepy, then I will make sure that you're getting rest because you can be stubborn.
Me? Stubborn? Never.
That's crazy. Never thought you could imagine such a
See.
thing.
Speaking of people being stubborn, have you slept recently?
I've tried to.
Do you want to talk about it?
I didn't start not sleeping until this started happening. I mean, there is a
Until
couple of
what
times that
started happening?
well, being in the camp,
Ah,
I was able at least to get some rest, but it seems that every time I rest here, the dreams get a little worse again.
what are you? Is it like the same dream, or is it a new dream every time, or are you talking about nightmares?
It can be all of those. Honestly, oftentimes when I dream, it's typically very vague, but it always happens in the same place, but it's not the same thing.
I mean, we can talk about it if you want. I know in the old magic there used to be realms of dreamlands and this, that, and the other, but that hasn't. I mean, that magic hasn't been around for what, centuries at this point.
Yeah,
Gates to lands like that have been closed off for a long time.
I don't know. I mean, had these since the end of the Blood Queen. I didn't really sleep much anyway, so I couldn't have known if I started to dream like that after the curse was placed on me, or I honestly don't remember right now, at least, when it started. But I do remember it started then, and I often can't make sense of it unless I write it down. So I think during
That was going to be my next question.
during year 100, I started recording things down, and I mean, nothing's obviously made sense yet. Like, they're just regular dreams. They're not anything special. But all I really notice is that they happen. They just happen by a river. It's always right by a river with a hill in the background.
I mean, that's a little odd. Have you looked up, sometimes there are, like, meanings to dreams? Have you looked up any books? Well, you're the librarian, I would assume so, but I would feel silly not to
I
ask
have,
such
but
an obvious question.
I have, but there wasn't a lot.
That's fair.
I don't know. A lot of the dreams often don't make me sleep very well either. So either I stay up very long times, pass out, have no dreams. Like, it's more of a blackout, so you don't really dream when that happens, because your brain is just kind of like, oh, stop it. Whereas regular sleeping gets me dreams, and then I stay up awake trying to figure out what just happened anyway.
That's fair. Have you ever tried to, have you ever heard of lucid dreaming?
Yeah, but I don't do that. I obviously read up on it, but that's...
I'm more talking about the aspect where you attempt to take control of your dream. You know? I don't know if that's possible or what
It
exactly
is, but I can't do it. I've already tried that.
That's fair.
But I have been trying to get sleep again. It's very difficult for me to get a proper sleep regardless. Either or. And it's something that
That's
I've
fair.
adapted to.
That's fair. So I apologize. It's in my nature to immediately
It
try
was-
and offer help.
No. It was either that I was going to suffer from something more physical, pain-wise, after all of that curses and stuff, or something like this. So, I prefer this.
That's fair. I believe I asked the other day, but I'm going to ask again because my memory's terrible and I've forgotten. The curse you went through has been broken, right? You said it was... Well, there were a lot of different curses you mentioned, actually.
Well, I assume so. I'm not 100% sure of all of them, but definitely, I mean, I'm not starving, and I'm not as weak as I was.
but, yeah,
But they should,
that-
they
those are the
should
parts
be,
that I-
since the Blood Queen is dead, so.
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
I don't think they should linger, but it's an odd sort of things to... Well, maybe not.
I wouldn't think so.
Maybe it's just from the stress.
Maybe. I wouldn't doubt if these things were stress-induced. I've had a very stressful life.
Yeah, I would argue the same. That makes sense.
It's a difficult thing to pinpoint, and, after a while, you just kind of live with it. Don't think about all the
That is
specifics.
fair. That's fair. Yeah. We don't have to stay up here if you don't want to. We can head back down.
Oh, yeah, we can, if you're done talking.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's just nice to
It is.
talk to someone about it, I suppose.
It is. And we can do this more often if you need to.
No, I think once in a great while is good for me. Ah, I'm fucking hell.
What?
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
See? It's
I
fine.
fell out of the tree. It scared the shit out of me.
Hey, that rhymed. But yeah, we can do this sometimes. I think
I
it's
think
good.
it would be good. Also, if you ever need to talk to me about something, you're very welcome to.
I'll approach you if
you're
I need to do
comfortable in
that.
doing so.
Yeah.
Yeah. You seem to be quite close with Cece as well. I would imagine they would listen to you in the
Yeah,
same way.
I talk to Cece a lot. It's just right now, everything's a little bit busy, so.
That makes sense.
Haven't gotten a lot of one-on-one time with him, but it's fine. It happens.
That's fair.
I'm
I feel
scared.
like I can hear my children in the house doing
No, you
shenanigans.
can't.
Oh no.
So, kids, what you doing?
Why are you calling me that? That sounds weird. That sounds
You just-
so cursed.
You both have called me auntie, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You just said kids, like I'm your kid. I'm not.
But you're a
I
kid.
Oh,
see.
bite.
I was gonna
You're not.
say- Oh,
You're just a kid. Okay, calm
Hello?
down. Calm down.
Sorry.
I've never had my own door shut in my my own face.
Oh, I made.
Oh, thank you.
Hamburger. Hey.
Now
What
that-
the?
that
Oh,
both of you,
Artoria,
are
the
here-
floor.
Oh, the floor.
Alright,
I worked so hard
seven
on that
to four.
too.
rest in peace.
we
Excuse me,
need
Jeannie,
it.
could I talk with the pair of you, or should this wait for another day?
Sure. I don't
Yeah,
mind.
I'm writing a novel about fan fiction. I don't know where we're going. I
Well,
just
can
walked in the
we-
direction.
Can we maybe go over to the right side of the lake?
Mother.
Yeah, you know what? You know.
Mm-hmm. Hi.
Hi, Connor.
Hello. How's child watching been again?
It's been good.
No demons and such this time?
No demons.
What?
No demons at all. Nothing.
What? What are you giggling for? What are you
Not
laughing at?
even. I'm gonna be seeing TV.
Oh. No demons.
TV says hi.
Hi. Guys, I don't think they realize I've been streaming lore, but it's fine. It's fine, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. What are we doing? Right. Yeah, those are things we can't do anything about. What else was I doing? Ooh, this is wrong. This is wrong, it needs to be fixed. I guess I could make some more food. We'll probably stop live streaming soon. Just because this is a shorter stream and I've got other responsibilities to tend to. Chicken, carrot, cabbage, water, and wheat. Fried egg, dried kelp. Don't have any dried kelp, but... Will you stop? Where are you, ghost? Corrosion. We'll beat you up, ghost. Don't think I won't. Come on, bring it. Yes, give me your spleens. Give me your spleens. Tomato. Vegetable noodles. So carrot, mushroom. Mushroom, cabbage, and onions. I was using the composter. I was using the composter. What? Don't call me that. That's mean. Oh, does it need to have an overhang specifically? Okay. Where to get that? Okay, that did not work out as planned. Musy? Do you have bone meal, Musy?
Yes, Connor. Yes,
Can I
Connor.
have some bone meal, please?
Yes, how much do you need?
Just a little, like 5. Thanks.
Hi, Connor. TV says hi again.
Hi. Should I tell him? Should I tell him? I don't want to tell him. I think it's funny. Oh wait, I know what's wrong. Get into stupid place. Ow. Actually. Oh, okay. Why won't you live? Ah, rapscallion. This is the game of I play whoop your ass. Okay, there we go. Do I need to use... No, there we go. I was just being stupid. Okay, that should be good for now. Float. Float. Yes. Okay. I think I'm gonna quit stream for now. Let me double check some things quick. But I may actually do a stream either later this evening or not. We might do a double stream day. Who knows?
So I'm deciding that
Okay,
I
Connor.
should...
Hello?
Hi, Connor.
Hi. I just wanted to see if you all needed anything before I go try and take a nap. Emphasis on try. Oh, Jesus!
Whoa, my god.
Can you stop? What? Ow! Ow! What the hell? Stop!
Please don't be mean to the librarian. Inside of the lines, please. Artoria, inside of the lines. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, I just wanted to
Please.
ask if you wanted
Bamberber.
anything before I go lay down.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to have a little chat with you.
Oh, okay.
If that's alright.
That's fine by me. I'm happy to answer your question now. I had already talked to Connor about this, actually. Like I said, I don't think anything good comes from me and my ability to cast magic, so I'm deciding that I should not. I have one last spell I'm going to be casting before that will be it, and I won't be leaving camp for a while. So,
Gotcha.
yeah. Anus is dad.
That must be nice having a
It's
dad.
magic.
High five, gee.
Yikes.
Yeesh.
What's a dad?
Don't worry, you don't
it's-
have one
You know-
either, it's alright.
That's actually a
It's like
question I've been wondering myself.
Mom, but male?
Yeah, I guess
Ew.
you could say it's just another parent figure.
Yes. It is a gender term for a parental figure.
Yes.
Ew, parents? Disgusting.
You have one, shut up.
Please don't hit Artoria. If you would like me to not be here while you guys are talking, I can do that as well. Like I said, I have a couple of things I need to write.
Oh, Connor, do you want to go to the library?
Yeah, we can do that.
Artoria, if you'd like, you can come with me and I can show you some of the ruins. Like, some of the glyphs, I think, technically. Ruins, glyphs, the same thing.
Glyphs.
You want to see them?
I think. It's a proper term. Anyway, to the
Yeah,
library.
I thought you said cliffs. Alright, to the library.
That's fair. Imagine. Come on. I'll
To
see.
the library.
To the library.
Don't throw me off. I'm not gonna throw you off a cliff, dude.
To the library. You missed.
Shush.
Shut up! Shut up!
Quiet.
Hi.
Hi. I'm guessing you found my book.
I did.
Or, yeah. And I was wondering if you would tell me about, like, fairy tradition.
Funny you ask. I have a book that I'm writing right here.
Whoa. Wow. Shoot, I'll read it when it comes out.
Yeah. Mainly it's right now I have the autumn-based harvest festival that we would have. Then I also have some ceremonies regarding death, specifically. I guess you could call it funeral stuff, but that's not what we necessarily call it. Yeah.
Well.
But, I mean, if you have any questions, you can totally ask.
Do you have, like, special holidays?
Well, we have the festival around autumn. I have to write down all the other smaller ones, but mainly that was the biggest one that we had, the festival for autumn. It was held on the prime year for harvest. That's when it started, and we would do fun things like bonfires, parties, getting fancy new gifts for new homes and all that such. Generally all just like harvest-based things. We had smaller holidays that weren't as important. Definitely the autumn one was important because, Calidor and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, other than that, it's, just mainly the autumn one. But definitely other people will start giving me more of their culture stuff, so that will be fun to read through.
I feel kind of silly for not knowing much about my culture.
Sometimes it just can't be helped.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just... Sadly, it's not a thing that just comes to you naturally. You gotta learn it, and sometimes you're just not taught.
Yeah, I guess so. I lived in a very, like, mixed village. There were humans and fae and werewolves and all that jazz, but...
Yeah, that's kind of what the Kingdom of Fae became after a while. So I understand. At least for the younger generation, I mean. I was there since the beginning, so... It's funny to think, almost. But, yeah, it could definitely be hard sometimes, but I'm sure there's something out there. When we're done with all this camp stuff, I'd be happy to try and find stuff. Even if it's not from an original world, but,
I don't even know if it would, like, be the same. Well, of course it wouldn't, but, because the werewolves here are, like, big and scary or whatever.
Maybe.
Yeah, they turn into, like, monsters at night, right?
Oh, wow. I wouldn't necessarily know. I would get, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But, yeah.
No, the werewolves here, they turn into monsters, right?
I don't know. I don't know. Don't remember quite.
That...
All I know is that I run away from them during the night times in camps. Back a long time ago. That's what I remember.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I certainly would love to share more culture stuff as well.
Well, thank you. I would love to hear more culture stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to share that stuff. And kind of that's why I started throwing all those books around, being like, hey, write your shit down. We're going to have fun. So, yeah, I'm hoping that will come into use with making this maybe a more comfortable place to be in for people.
Something else I wanted to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
That, Aeneas kid?
Yeah.
The weird magic stuff that he did.
Right.
That was like stuff that gods would do.
I mean, I don't really know. Because I'm not familiar with gods and that kind of magic stuff. It is weird if that's what you're saying. Because I noticed that.
Is like the whole bedrock thing. I've only ever seen like Gaia and Ghost do that.
Oh. That's interesting.
I'm not saying I don't trust the kid. I just think we should keep an eye on him.
Well, I think I'm just keeping an eye on anyone in camp, honestly, but you're right. Who knows? Maybe we could ask Scribble about it. Scribble might know something. Or, they were saying
Yeah,
that
maybe.
his dad is like a magician. So, who knows?
Yeah, but I get magic, but I've never seen something like that.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll make sure to keep tabs. I kind of just do that naturally, but yeah. I mean, as a librarian, you just, over a couple of years, become over-observant of everything.
Where do you think we could find stuff about, like, werewolf culture?
For here, I mean, there has to be somewhere. This world is very big.
Yeah.
There
If it
has
was
to
in
be.
your library, then you'd probably know.
If it were in my library, I would have given it to you already. But
Yeah.
there has to be a record somewhere. I just wouldn't know where.
Gotcha. Well,
I can definitely keep it in the back
maybe-
of my mind.
thanks. Maybe we can, look for it during our next,
Adventure.
if we do have one. Our next, whatchamacallit?
Supply run?
Yeah, supply run.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And thank you, Connor.
Of course.
Well, it's late.
Yeah. You need to get to
I
bed.
gotta sleep.
You gotta go to bed. Sleeping.
Don't talk to me like that.
Like I said,
You gotta go to bed, you sleepy.
you and Skizzy keep referring to me as Auntie, so I don't know.
Yeah, but
You
like,
kinda-
you talk to me like I'm a pup, man. I'm not.
Maybe you are. No, you're
Maybe,
not.
no.
Maybe you're not, but I mean, don't worry.
There's no maybe. I'm not. I'm just not.
You are, but
I'm a full grown. Stop.
you can still have a bedtime and be thousands of years old.
Well, I don't count the thousands of years because I was kind of dead. I only count it when it counts for me.
Yeah, I just, some people still have bedtimes when they get older.
Yeah. Old people go to bed at like 7 p.m.
I try to go to bed at 7 p.m. It never works out. It never works.
Well, you're old.
I am old, but that doesn't mean I sleep well.
I don't sleep well
Hello?
either, it's okay. Scribble!
Hello. I am sorry in advance, Connor. I
Oh,
need you to watch after this for a second. She has chalk, and I'm sorry.
what are you doing?
Good luck. Love you, Aunt Patty. Unless you need some help.
No, just go. It's okay. Get some rest.
Alright, you too. Dear God.
Uh-oh, and they got
Dear
the chopper.
God.
Wish you could just wash this off with water.
That's a lot of fire chalk.
Oh.
I'm just gonna...
Have fun babysitting again.
I'm not even live, so
Mhm.
I'm not doing anything.
I'm not live either.
I've literally just been in a VC this whole time, and I was like,
Okay, what fucking noise is going past me right now? And it's that.
Oh Jesus. Oh Lord. I'm also in a VC.
Look, I'm in a VC with TV. I had to deafen because there's just so much started coming past me.
I
Yeah.
was in a VC because I'm
Shall we?
setting up things for friends and
It's honk shoe time. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Sorry for the short stream, but I might stream a little bit later. Like an hour, maybe, or two, of some spooky games. So, toodles! Alright, let's see who can raid. Alright, come on, come on. Where are you? Alright, come on, come on. Stream manager. Raid channel. I think you already know what's gonna happen. Alright, kids. Be safe. Don't die.